it's been in the neighborhood, Shahjahan Road, Pandara Road. But I could never understand, what does this word mean? Why a road can be named as Pandara Road?
It is actually amusing, sir, because originally it was the Pandava Road after the Mahabharata kingdom. But then when the Britishers came in, a clerk who was making the entries, he mistook V for R, and unfortunately that was never corrected. So we are stuck with Pandara Road as of now.
But why even Pandava Road? I mean, I don't understand why a road, because it is situated in New Delhi, the Delhi that was the Lutyens' Delhi. So why would they name any road as Pandava Road?
So from my knowledge of this, in the time of the Mahabharata, the Pandav's kingdom, Indraprastha, was in what we call modern day Delhi. So I believe one road was named after them to commemorate that rich history that we have.
What are other Delhis we know historically?
Sorry, sir, could you?
What are other Delhis we know historically?
So primarily it begins with the Delhi Sultanate, although before that we also had Anangpal, which was ruled by the Tomar dynasty. But with the Delhi Sultanate, there were 7 sister cities of Delhi, like Siri, Jahanpana, Firozabad, Tughlaqabad. Most famous was Shahjahanabad, which was established by Shah Jahan, the Mughal emperor. And today the remnants of that are Old Delhi, Chandni Chowk area, so to say. So today now we're left with Old Delhi and New Delhi.
You just mentioned this Anangpal Tomar thing. Where was his Delhi located?
It was called Dhilika at that time, and I'm not sure of the exact location, sir.
And what was the period?
It was the 9th to 11th century AD.
9th to 11th is 200 years and still no remnants?
There must be remnants.
Why I asked you is that recently we heard that the government is pushing to rewrite Delhi's history and give more prominence to Anangpal Tomar, which we don't know much about. We don't know much about is one of the reasons why we don't know much about is that maybe he is not the most significant of a Delhite that way. Do you believe this idea of overemphasizing certain aspect of history and then obviously underemphasizing certain other aspects of history is a good idea?
Sir, I think it's inevitable sometimes. Whoever writes history will have their own lenses of looking at it. And that's why it may happen that some rulers might get prioritized over the others. But I believe it's good now that the Delhi government is trying to highlight the contribution of other...
Delhi government or the central government?
So as far as my knowledge goes, the Delhi government is pushing for Anangpal, but I could be mistaken. It could be the central government as well. But regardless, sir, the government...
What is your understanding? Why Anangpal and Prithviraj Chauhan are being underlined in comparison to certain others which they believe were overemphasized in certain history writing?
Sir, I think there could be 2 reasons why this is good and required. One is it always helps to show the diverse lineage of a place. It helps us understand the history, the various types of circumstances that shape Delhi and the way it is. And second, I believe it could also give a boost to tourism in some ways. For far too long, the tourism that we've had in Delhi, even the 3 UNESCO sites, are of the medieval era.
Current phenomenon, in the way current times are, do you really believe that showing Anangpal and Prithviraj will add to diversity or it will actually go against diversity?
So I think it will definitely add to the diversity.
Why do you think so? Because everybody can clearly see that we are talking about a certain right-wing movement in which a particular religion being highlighted and other being not. And bringing Anangpal and Prithviraj instead of Mughals and already written history thing should actually be going against diversity.
So there will always be in any country many ideologies. So that being kept aside, I think the fact that we've already know enough about Mughals, it's not like we're trying to reduce their significance. We already have 2 or 3 World Heritage Sites which have to do with the Delhi Sultanate and the Mughals. So I think it would be great to highlight that there were so many other rulers. It is also pragmatically good, more tourism revenue. We could also become a World Heritage City. That's something we're bidding for. So I think the more the merrier, sir.
Fine, thank you.
Thank you, sir.